All right, so yeah, Kobe Bryant. We're gonna go ahead and watch this. All right, so let's see what he did, right? So automatically he catches the ball, right? And look where his eyes are. His eyes are at his feet, right? Because this is a read versus react game, right? So you read your defender and you do counters off of it, right? And so he notices, okay, he's forcing me towards the middle. And so if I go right, he's gonna have to open up his hips, which actually leaves me with a chance to get open, right? And so he knows that, and he doesn't want it to go right first, right? He kind of wants to go left first, so you can kind of get him off balance, if you will, right? So he does that, and then he's still forcing the middle, right? And so he's gonna go what? He's gonna go right. And guess what? He's by him, and he thinks that he's gonna drive in, right? And there's a help defense right here, but at this point, Kobe Bryant is gonna stop on a pull up just because he's not gonna stop that, right? And look at his eyes. His eyes are to the rim on the first step. This is what separates the good pull ups versus the bad pull up, the good versus the bad pull up jump shooters. You can't stop that. Boom, bucket. All right, let's go ahead and watch this one. Same case. We'll go ahead and watch another one. Trevor Ariza, great defender. Great play. Let's go ahead and put that in slow mo and see what happened, right? So Kobe knows that Trevor Ariza is a very active defender, right? So he's got to kind of do a little bit of, I call them throwaway moves, right? And kind of just see what he bites at. And so he catches it. First of all, let's notice how he caught it. He caught it. So he catches it with his back parallel to here, right? So the ball can be protected. It's at his back shoulder, so he doesn't poke it, right? And then he jabs at him at the same time to kind of get him to back up a little bit, right? So he could, when he faces up, he might be able to shoot. And the ball is what at his left hip, right? So he could either rip over or rip under. And we see that because we'll go ahead and we see that because Trevor Ariza's hand is actually low. This means, okay, it goes slow. I'm going to put the ball over. And so he does that, right? He tests to see what he's going to do. And, he bites again, right? His hand's low. So he's going to rip over. And Kobe, right? This is what separates the good scorers from the great scorers. The good scorers get by their first defender. The great scorers look at the second line of defense, right? The second line of defense is Dwight Howard. This is a very low percentage shot to go straight up, and you could frankly get hurt doing this, right? So he recognizes that, and he spins. But watch how he spins. He spins right because he wants to counter, Dwight Howard coming towards him, right? And he has his leg up. But I want to take note of the type of spin that he did, right? So when he spins, right, his inside leg is protecting the ball at the same time he bounces it, right? So the so you bounce the ball. It's really hard to catch, right? You bounce the ball and you land your inside foot at the same time. So boom, right? And this is actually going to get you in a really nice fast spinning hip motion, right? And when he does that, look how far he takes his steps, right? And when he takes his steps, he also when he jumps, he lifts his right knee to create more separation. So if Trevor Ariza touches him, it's automatically going to be a foul. You see how he lifts his knee, right? Typically, shooters would just go up straight up; they wouldn't lift that knee. But because he has that knee lifted, that's going to protect him and actually give him some more space and actually give him some more balance. This is what Dirk Nowitzki used to do all the time. All right, we'll go ahead and go over this. It's another great play. Another great play by him. I want to review something else though. So we'll go over this one. And we see here, right? His chin is actually looking at the help defense, right? And he notices that and Anthony Davis is actually creeping up. So he says, okay, that's actually a free bucket. What does he do? Boom, free bucket. This is a elite play right here. I mean, he didn't finish, but great play.